Welcome back to more Kirby Squeak Squad. So, last time we made a start on our adventure. I lost my power, unfortunately, but that's okay. So, we got all the treasures so far in Prison Plains, and yeah, we're going to be finishing today. Also, my lives reset too, so that's good to know. So, yeah, my really short play sessions are definitely not going to help in that regard, but that's okay. So, yeah. Let's keep this up. So, yeah, let's go to 1.5. So, yeah, last time I did talk about, I may have just talked about, gameplay stuff. We also got a lot of different new powers. So yeah, this part, yeah, I do want to talk about why I wanted to play a Kirby game in the first place too. Again, I really like this series. There's definitely one reason why. And yeah, it's also good to try and broaden my horizon as well. Because yeah, again, I normally do play RPGs, so yeah. So again, it'll be nice to see try more different types of games. So yeah. And of course, yeah, it helps that it's a series that I'm very knowledgeable on, and also one that's pretty beginner friendly as well. And yeah, I think Squad is also considered like one of the easier games of the series too, so yeah. Anyway, speaking of which, this level, yeah, that's definitely a very bite-sized level. That one, so yeah. So yeah, technically, yeah, if I really want to like keep my lives and power and stuff, yeah, I could use save states, but yeah, I'm not going to. So yeah, gonna see my lives and powers go away very quickly because I'm actually recording not much each day. Again, just to make my life a bit easier, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, we'll talk more about that in a bit because yeah, it's boss time. And yeah, before we do go, we did get a new collectible. We can now change what the bottom screen looks like. Now it looks like a checkered pattern, so that's cool. Again, yeah, like I was kind of saying before, I do want to see how I feel about this game too. Then we have Beam, Ice. I could keep Fire, but we got this random power. Let's see what we get. I don't know if I can actually use that power or not, but yeah, it actually just stays in your inventory, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with Fire for this one. Because our first boss is Dedede, King Dedede. So yeah. Now the thing about him though is, like his Superstar version, he flinches every time you hit, so he's pretty easy. As you can see here. But yeah, Wispy is actually not the first boss in this game, and I'm pretty sure his only appearance is in the main menu, so yeah. That's kind of weird. And we got the treasure. But yeah, one thing about that fight though is the room we're in. I'm not so sure what Dedede has going on there, but it's definitely very weird. But anyway, we get a boss battle badge purple for a new mode. Definitely can't wait for that one because I love boss fights in Kirby. What's this? Someone stole King Dedede's treasure chest. Of course, he doesn't know a thing about the strawberry shortcake. Well, we just kind of attacked him for no reason, I guess. So what's going on? Who's really behind the disappearing shortcake? And here they are. Suddenly a well on the piers, bringing a band of big-eared strangers. Who are these guys? A band of thieves known as the Squeaks, making their formal appearance now. With treasure chests in tow, they begin to march jauntily away. King Dedede acts as quick as a wink. He grabs Kirby and hurls him at the Squeaks. What a shot! He throws a perfect strike. The Squeaks teeter and lose their balance. They all tumble into a deep chasm, taking the treasure with them. Surely the shortcake is part of the lost loot. hopefully it doesn't go bad before we find it. It looks like Kirby's quest isn't over yet. And into the next world with Thrusted too. And yeah, we immediately start. So yeah, let's get another new power and talk about it. This is Cupid. So one thing I did notice is that yeah, a lot of powers work the same as they do in Amazing Mirror. So like, I actually didn't know that you know, Fire had Hadoukens. In Amazing Mirror, apparently it does, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so yeah, fire pointy arrows. Press and release speed to fire the arrows. Change where you aim with the D-pad. So this part is interesting. Because yeah, it's one of its gimmicks is that yeah, you could just float around in the air and then shoot, but also you get charge attacks too, which is pretty cool. It's an interesting power, that's the thing, sure. So yeah, we'll give it a go for a little bit in this stream. So yeah. But yeah, it basically got replaced with Archer, or Sniper as it's called in Japan apparently, so yeah. So yeah, although yeah, the damage from the charge shots, yeah, I think you need to connect with most of them to do the most damage, so yeah. That's interesting. Maybe yeah, again. Like I said, yeah, I'm a big fan of Kirby, I want to show up in the channel again. I think Kirby's probably one of the better, you know, platforms to start with, because again, games are easy, again, I did want a relaxing game as well, so that makes sense as well. Okay, Cupid back, because again, I kind of want to show it. That power that I got in the reserve, we're gonna get that power in this level. This is actually the last level I played, or decided to test, so yeah. And yeah, another important thing about Cupid I'm realizing is that if you wanna shoot downwards, for example, you need to make sure you aim down and attack. So yeah, that's good to know. Alrighty. And yeah, in fact, here it is. So yeah, I guess we'll consume the enemy. We'll keep the one reserves. This is Mel. This is another new power that's only in this game. Be careful, you can't get hurt, but don't get mad if you break stuff. It's not perfect, okay? So yeah, this is basically like stone, except you're able to walk around and stay invincible. And you can also kill enemies on contact. And yeah, if you're in the air, you can do a ground pound. That's your way of damaging bosses, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely one of the weirder powers in this game. You can float still, but yeah, it's very difficult, as you probably expect. And yeah, we'll see what other abilities it gets. I have no idea what else it could get, so yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a very strange power, that's the thing, sure. And yeah, you don't really roll down hills yet, so yeah. Maybe that could be its upgrade, we'll see. But yeah, again, definitely one of the more stranger powers in this game, that's the thing, sure. Yeah, we got a cannon. The green ones you have to time, so yeah, need to make sure I do that. And now we have a choice, so I'm gonna take the right, I think. And get a chest, good. And then yeah, we just do this. And if there's another chest this level, well yeah, it's probably on the left, isn't it? So yeah. Anyway, another deep power. And this one, yeah, this one ties into the mechanics of the game a lot. Mysterious bubbles can capture so much. This is obviously bubble. So yeah, you can attack and you can also aim it. But there's a bit more to it than that because I can turn enemies into bubbles for my bottom screen. And we're gonna fill up very quickly, it looks like. Yeah. Wonder if I try combining all of them at once. No, I can't. So I can get Parasol. I can get another new power. I'll show up later. Because we just got Bubble, and we got another Tornado. Good. So yeah, again, I think I like Bubble, the idea of it, because yeah, this power definitely ties into, you know... This part really ties into, you know, the mechanics, one of the main mechanics of this game. So the start, it works like... inhaling a star against the boss. So yeah, so that's interesting. So you want to be a bit careful because you don't want to obviously break that one. So then we can go get the chest. This is kind of great game offensive game design. It feels like. So yeah. Anyway, we're full again, so I'm gonna mix these two up. And get another tornado. Why is I combine the tornadoes? I can keep it, alright. So yeah, level's definitely quite interesting with the mixing ability. That's a dang shot. And yeah, we have another chest there. And yeah, we'll get this part. You know what? I'll show this part. It's wheel. Although I'm actually not so sure how wheel works in this game. I ride like the wind. Fast. Too fast. So, yeah. It works like it usually does. And you can jump while you're using it. You're invincible while you're doing this too. That's pretty cool. Almost got hit though. And yeah, this seems like a good power for a chase. So let's do that. I kinda wanna get that. They keep dropping food and trust stuff. I guess that makes sense because they're stealing it. Alright, I'm out. Definitely safer to get the food like that, so yeah. That should be all the chests in that level. So yeah, first level already has 3 of them, so interesting. Anyway, we got an animal scroll. That's good. More Kirby sounds and a star steel. Another new collectible. So now we're in Nature Notch. So yeah, we got another scroll. So if we get animal, we need to remember that. But again, we actually can't view them in this menu, so yeah, that's interesting. So what else do we get? We got a star steel. We need to collect all of them for something, kind of like the pictures, and then yeah, we got another sound. Actually, not so sure how those sounds work, but yeah. Anyway, with that done, yeah, let's go into level 2. And yeah, this is where the playthrough becomes blind, basically, because I don't really remember anything else, so yeah. Alright, we got a cutter to start with, let's keep it, even though, yeah, wheels is very simple power. But again, it is pretty useful, so yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. So yeah, we've got, I guess it's a bit awkward, but that's okay. Again, yeah, like I was kind of saying before, again, yeah, this is a game, yeah, I want to learn more about. That's the main reason why I picked it in the first place over, you know, the Dark Matter trilogy, for example, which I still need to play as well. Okay, so I didn't have anything. So yeah, that's the reason I picked it. Again, we'll see what the level of the game is like too. See, that just, it's a switch now. But again, yeah, I'm gonna be very diligent now that, yeah, I'm blind, so I need to be careful, basically. Might be missing stuff and replaying levels, but I guess it's not too bad because, you know, this game is kind of short, so yeah. Alright. I'm gonna keep wheel for the time being, unless you're into a new power, I think. Oh yeah, we ran into a lot of these powers before, so yeah. Alright, so a door over there that we need to switch for, it looks like. Let's try it. But yeah, so far again, like I said, I'm definitely enjoying myself. Again, it's nothing's like super wowed me yet, but I think it's still very fun, so yeah. But again, we'll see how things, you know, develop as we go along. Interest enough really allows us to go over the water like that, so yeah. Anyway, I'll be careful with Scarfy. And there's another switch there. So yeah, level design is definitely getting a bit more, definitely getting a little bit more complex in World 2. So yeah, there's another switch there. And yeah, I basically locked myself in, so yeah, we need to go in. And I got the chest, good. And now I can go back here, and get a 1-up. There you go. Again, lights probably don't matter with how I'm going to be playing this game, but that's okay. So yeah, where do we need to progress? Now, looks like we need to go downwards, so yeah. Maybe I'm using Wheel. I wouldn't mind getting a level power. Maybe like that spark we just saw. We'll see. Oh yeah, we still have 2 powers in there. I mean, you know what? Let's mix these two and see what we got. We got metal again. Well, metal's definitely not one of the more interesting powers, but I guess it's kind of useful though. Against the shot says because you can't kill those, so yeah. Yeah, the ground pound is a little bit weird to use, but that's okay. I'll get used to it, I guess. And this is definitely the worst power to have in this moment. So yeah, he's gonna go take it back there, so we need to go get that back. So yeah, let's go get our power and hopefully it's not metal. I mean, yeah, it is metal, and we are technically invincible, so yeah. And I got a big star, right? So we're gonna just shoot it back out of him. Let's see. We actually can't go back in here, so I need to deal with him as soon as he got the chest, huh? I think. So yeah. And yeah, maybe that wheel would have been very useful, but that's okay. I thought that, yeah, we could, like, get to him. A power that goes through walls could be nice, so yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Oh well, I had to replay that level again, that's okay. We do get a citrus spray paint. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back in and do that, but yeah, let's go get that spray paint. And get to the next screen. Looks very weird. But there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go back in, I'm gonna go get that chest. I didn't need to... I think I hit the wrong switch, that's why. So yeah, we're gonna have to find to get the chest back. This time it has sparks, so... not anymore. So I'll keep him with that. Do some pretty decent damage. I guess another thing I could do is shoot this. I guess that, not really. Although it looks like it did like knock him out. I don't have any health here. And I died. Oh well, that's death. And I have to replay the level again. Oh well. It is what it is. So that's good to know. I don't need to rush over and kill him over the wall or something like that with like beam. I just need to make sure I don't hit this other switch. So yeah. Alright, let's see what power we got here. Something with range would be a bit better for that fight, I feel like. So yeah. I got sleep. Well, let's combine it. High jump, okay. I doubt that's super useful, but hey, at least it's a power. Alright, this time I had Tornado, so we'll see how well that does. Gotta be careful of the bombs though. He's gone. And we got the chest back. Good. So yeah, let's get out of here. So yeah, I guess that's supposed to show you can still get treasure back if you lose that right there. And let's see what we're getting here. Nice, okay. And let's leave. So that didn't go too badly. Again, that level was definitely a learning experience for me, so yeah. I think we'll do one more. Yeah, that was the first level that was blind on, so yeah, that's probably not a good sign for things to come. But anyway, we got a ghost medal. Kirby's a ghost, and we got another sword. Thanks to the generic chest. Alright. So yeah, let's go into 2-3. Alright. Alright, Kirby Dreamer music. Let's go in. I'll keep Tornado around because again it's really good. We get Wheel though, and I think one good rule of thumb with Wheel is if it appears, you probably want to use it. So yeah, we're going to be using Wheel a lot in this part. So there we go. Nothing over here. Alright, let's keep it up. You guys, normally, yeah, if they put a wheel, that means that the level design is going to accommodate it. And yeah, there's already a chest over there. So we're all going to be getting chased, it looks like. So yeah, and we got a lot of powers. I should be sorry about that. I'll keep the wheel around because, again, it seems like it's going to be... Oh, I got another one. I guess 2 wheels is good. Alright, this might be a pretty short level then. Alright, we got the dog chasing us. Like, I actually don't remember the name of all the squeaks, unfortunately. There you go, this is my first time playing it, so I guess it makes sense. And I can't go get that. Yeah, at least, because, yeah, I probably don't want to get chased up, do I? Yeah, let's get, let's get out of here. And yeah, don't fly. There you go. Alright. Now we need to keep this chest for the rest of the level. Alright. Do I swap to the sword now? You know what? I think I will. Alright. Well, we got some bubbles too. I already have a lot of things, that was the thing. And yeah. I could technically get a mix from those two. That's okay. And yeah, I can still go get that thanks to the mid-air attack. Interesting enough, yeah, the mid-air attack in this game, yeah, normally you do just a simple chop. If you're not dashing. In this game though, even if you're not dashing, you still do that attack. Oh, we got a new enemy. This is another mini-boss. I don't even remember what his name is, because I'm pretty sure he gives us animals, so yeah. Okay, can we take one? Okay though, yeah, our sword is pretty good. And there we go. Because the animal does have a new ability, so let's shut that off. Now when we're in the air, we can now do a drill attack. And that's awesome. And I guess I got that. And yeah, I lost animal too. That sucks. Because that guy cornered me, so yeah. Because we're definitely going to need it if we're going to get any treasure here, so yeah. This guy gives fire, so I guess I'll go get that. But yeah, we definitely need you though. But yeah, the drill is definitely very cool though, I really like it, so yeah. Now we're getting definitely a big problem with our treasure here, so... Let's do something about that. But yeah, I really like the drill. Definitely makes the power definitely a little bit more fun to use. And here we get you, good. But you can't use it if you're on the ground though, so yeah. Which makes sense because then you can't do the dash attack so easily, so yeah. And yeah, we still can't get that. Unless I want to give up my tomatoes, so yeah. And yeah, it does slow away on its own. But yeah, the lives, yeah. Gonna be a bit difficult with those, I must admit, so yeah. But yeah. It's basically a mid-air attack, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else for us here, so I don't think at least. Yeah, I might as well go digging around a bit. So yeah, let's have a little look. Doesn't look like it to me, so... I'm probably just gonna get out of this right now. So yeah, let's get out of here. And yeah, we got more down here. And yeah, still can't go get that. And I got rid of that too. So yeah, at least I know that, yeah, I can get rid of... I can get rid of the... I can get rid of the, extra life thingies, if I want to. Because yeah, there's a ninja there, so... So that's what we're gonna do. Again, I don't need exercise, and yeah, guess what's that? So yeah, we'll get Ninja, that's cool. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show off Ninja that much, but that's okay because yeah, I think we're gonna need to keep Animal here. Because again, it's kind of like Wheel. If the game gives it to you, that probably means that yeah, you're gonna need it, like here. So yeah, I mean that's just number 3. So I need to get Ninja, I think. All right, yeah, the 5 limit is definitely starting to be a bit of a concern now. So yeah, oh, yeah, we'll show off Ninja a little bit in this level. And now they're after us. So yeah, we need to make sure we get to the end of this level. And yeah, the dock is after us again. And yeah, we hit him once, that's good. But he's definitely going to be coming back up that. And yeah, they give us a lot of food. Alright. I assume up is the way out, maybe. And I got hit. I'll get my ninja back though. Very easy to get hit when you're getting chased like that, and I can't go that way. Let's see, maybe that's the way out then. So Ninja Star you, and there's the face, and his game level. Awesome. So yeah, can't keep the max turn. Waiting for the next spot, that's okay. But yeah, definitely things are getting a bit more interesting, that's the thing, sure. So yeah, we got a new scroll for Wheel. I guess I could show that at the start of this level because we do get Wheel at the start. We got another copy palette pastel, and that's pastel card, and then another graphics piece. So I'll definitely show off what Wheel got. Let's see. So yeah, that's the Kirby's a Ghost Medal. Didn't show that off before. We can change the pastel again, or 2 pastel, I think, which I believe is this one. Or was it this one? I think it was this one. And yeah, what was the other thing we got? I think it was part of the yeah, it looks like it because yeah, we're making more. We got another one for the second one, it looked like, so yeah. But anyway, let's go back in this level and let's go see what Wheel gets. I definitely don't need that. And then after that we'll end the part, because yeah, I've been going on for a little bit longer, so yeah. Alright, the Wheel Scroll. This gives us oh, if it combines with fire, then yeah, something happens. I'm guessing it fires up. I think, yeah, again, that's part of the, you know, the terrain aspect of this game, so yeah, like, you know, your attacks interact with terrain and stuff, so yeah. I think we'll be seeing more of that in action when we get Wheel again. So yeah, we'll quit the stage now. I like that. I showed that, so yeah, there you go. So yeah, next time, yeah, we're going to be continuing on with Nature Notch. Now we made a good start of it, and yeah, we're in the blind zone now, so I'm definitely going to need to concentrate a bit more. Game is getting a little bit more challenging, as you probably expect, so yeah, we also had our first step too, so yeah. And yeah, I'm still learning a bit about the game as well, so yeah. But yeah, like I said, yeah, we're going to be doing more Nature Notch in the next part, so yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again for that.